Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Courtney if you're new here, and today I'm going to be testing out a new foundation. It's the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover Full Coverage Protective Makeup with SPF 50. As you can see, I did part of my eyes already and my eyebrows, so I do look a little crazy, but that's why, because we're going to now put on foundation. For this foundation, it says to apply to the skin, blend with fingertips, a beauty sponge, or a brush. So I'm going to try my fingertips on one side of my face, and I'm going to use a brush on the other side of my face. Because I don't know how this foundation performs, I'm not putting on any primer because I'm not sure what kind of primer I would need, and I don't want to have my first impression be altered by maybe using the wrong kind of primer. So I just have moisturizer on my face. Definitely smells like sunscreen, that's for sure. Now, with applying with the fingertips, I feel like I'm still gonna have to go over it with the sponge to get it pushed into the skin better and blended. I don't think fingertips is really the best way to apply this. It definitely covered up the redness pretty well, but I do have some pimples that probably need a little bit more coverage, like this right here. So I'm going to do the other side now with a brush. I'm going to put about that much on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be using a Real Techniques brush, RT200 foundation brush. Yeah, it really smells like sunscreen. When you first apply it, you really smell the sunscreen, but then as you're blending it out, that smell sort of fades away. Now, I got the shade Warm Nude, which is obviously too dark for me right now. I am in between self-tanners right now, waiting for all of the bits to fade away, because it's a little blotchy right now, so don't judge the color match here. I'm glad I got Warm Nude instead of Buff Beige, because Buff Beige would be a lot more orange, I feel. So I definitely liked it with the brush better than my fingertips, for sure. I do have large pores here, and it's actually not too bad without, I don't even have a primer on, and it's actually not, I don't even know if you can see because maybe the lights are too bright, but my pores are not too bad for not having a primer on. So far, I like the finish of it. If you want it a little lighter, I think the sponge would help make that happen. But I'm more interested in how it's going to wear throughout the day for me. So because I do get shiny throughout the day, mostly in this area right here. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face just like I usually would. I think I'll just speed it up so that you guys can see how I set this. the rest of my makeup is finished. We're all set, ready to go for the day. The initial application was at 11:30 a.m. So I'm gonna check in throughout the day or at the end of the day, depending on if I forget or not. So far, I like the finish of this foundation. It says it's supposed to be a natural finish. I did set it with a powder, so that made it matte, but I will see how my oils come through throughout the day. So I'll check in with you guys later. Okay, hello, we are back. It is currently 4:30, so it's been 5 hours with this on with no touch-ups. As you can see, my normal oiliness is starting to come through right here and on my nose. It is not transfer proof. I have marks from my sunglasses right there that I'm gonna need to touch that up. I'm gonna spray my face again with some all-nighter. I hope that stay in a little longer. So I'm just gonna powder my face a little bit more, just a little touch-up. So this is my first touch-up of the day after 5 hours of wear. So if you have oily skin like me, you wanna have a compact like this to carry with you if you're leaving the house, going to work, or whatever, you can just do this and you're good to go for like should be another 5 hours, right? All right, so that's the first touch up after 5 hours. I will check back in later tonight. Hello, it is currently 7 o'clock at night. So I am very shiny, but I'm always very shiny. But other than that, I think it held up pretty well. I think that if I had put on a good long wear primer, it would look even better. I think that if I had used a pore filling primer, it would look even better. That being said, I don't have a primer on. I think it did a pretty good job. It doesn't claim to be long wearing at all. In comparison to another SPF product that I have, Bare Minerals Tinted Hydrating Gel Cream, which is SPF 30, this is not a full coverage foundation. This is a gel cream. It's very sheer. I do like it for daytime just so that my face is protected, but I do lather on some concealer to make up for the fact that this does not have the coverage that I need. Now this is a full coverage sunscreen and it's SPF 50. I like this foundation overall. Would I use this if I wanted a long wearing, make sure I don't have oily skin at the end of the night? No. If I was going out, I would definitely be going for something else that's transfer resistant. For example, my Estee Lauder Double Wear is really good for that. And the 24-hour Superstay by Maybelline is really good as well. But for a daytime full coverage with SPF, I think this is really good. Yeah, so next time that I wear this, I'm definitely gonna put on some sort of primer underneath. Possibly the Hydro Grip Primer from Milk would be a good one. Yeah, but for my oily girls out there, you definitely would need a compact with you to do some touch-ups throughout the day. Like if you're getting up at 7 a.m. and working throughout the day, you're gonna get shiny. But if you're a dry skin girl, this you would probably really love throughout the day because I think it really held up really well even with my oily skin. And for my oily girls out there, if you just carry a beauty sponge with you in your purse, in your bag, and you just do this, like if you go to the bathroom, you look a little shiny, and just do this, honestly, I think the coverage is still there. It still looks pretty good. It doesn't like separate. This is also a dry beauty blender. I'm not using a wet beauty blender to touch up with. Okay, so that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of this foundation. I hope it gave you some idea of how it might work for your skin type. If you have any questions, please leave the comments down below. I'd be happy to answer any questions that you have about this foundation. Also, comment down below maybe some products that you would like to see me try in the future. Also, please subscribe if you would like to see more videos from me, and give this video a like if you enjoyed. Also, make sure you turn on that notification bell to see when I post my next video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you on the next video. Bye guys.